What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? It's Ice, so you know who said it, baby. It's Ice, so you know who said it, man. We here, man. We here. Y'all see what we on, man? We on that Madden. Let's go. We on that Madden, baby. Yes, sir. You better act like y'all motherfucking know.
Case in point, before January 6th happened, which was a massive 201 ritual, I told him to look into the Transition Integrity Project simulated by Jesuit Georgetown on June 12, 2020, which essentially simulated January 6th. My entire channel was deleted for talking about that, which I don't know how that's possibly a violation of the terms of service.
Well, everybody's channel got deleted for talking about January 6th.
Misinformation, and there was nothing medical about it.
Everybody's channel was getting deleted for talking about January 6th, not just yours.
It was deleted before it happened. I was talking about Transition Integrity Project before January 6th happened, and I
what
told
did
why there
what
would
did
be
they say it got deleted for?
It was related to it because it was part of the simulation.
What did they say it got deleted for?
The main person who got killed, Ashley Babbitt, with the bizarre spelling, killed under the speaker's chambers. That was a nice little 201 ritual as well, just for the record.
Okay, so
the whole channel was taken down the day before January 6th. I've been deleted 27 times.
What did they say it was for?
They said it was for medical misinformation.
Okay.
Those were the videos that were two videos taken down for medical misinformation.
So you were talking about the Jabby
There was nothing medical about it.
You were talking about the Jabby Stabbies, right?
It was not. No. Well,
yeah, probably in other videos.
Do you know how many videos I've lost in the time of COVID? Not even talking about medicine,
no,
where they just say
I'm asking you.
misinformation.
I'm asking you. Look, I don't want your channels. Listen, I don't want your channel deleted. I wish that you could stay on and say whatever the fuck you wanted. I'm fine with that. I have no issues with that at all. I'm just saying that a lot of times what happens is people will use to their credibility. My channel was deleted for X thing, and then when you look into it, you find out there was actually a lot more to it than that.
Well,
not all. Listen, hang on, in your defense, I'm making a defense of you. Calm down. I'm making a defense of you, Jack. I'm making a defense of you. Calm the fuck down.
You making it seem like Zach is his son.
Your channel to be everywhere.
Damn.
It's fine for me that you can speak. Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? Calm down, Zach. Calm down, Zach. Chill out, Zach. It's a music.
Even the girl, even the woman that's like, Jesus Lord. Wow. Wow.
And the guillotine. Are you a vegan by chance, Zach? No. Well, then the guillotine. I have this. So, Zach, I'll just tell you because this is actually funny. And maybe we can humorously divert this into something decent before the panel starts so that you're not all butthurt for the rest of the night. But I had this idea that if I was debating with a vegan and they were as evasive about answering questions as you are, that what I would do is I'd take a rabbit that I captured in the field and I would make a rabbit guillotine that was on a remote. And so every time they didn't answer a question, the guillotine went down just a little bit lower until it hit a red line, and then it would drop. I would basically hold them hostage doing that.
Well, again, the problem is the questions you asked all night showed your lack of simple understanding and didn't speak to the topic, which is the knowledge useful.
This is the
Again,
pride coming in right here.
to be
Zach, you
useful.
said we could talk about whatever we wanted, Zach, before it started. I recorded it. Do you want me
All
to
right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all.
You also wanted to keep the topic for what it was.
We in hero status, man. Y'all know what we on.
we can do? We can
We in hero status. Let's go.
True.
But
Your
again,
exact
you're trying to
words.
create a false premise that it even needs
What's
to
the
have
premise?
predictive power to be useful, which is not true.
Well, wait a second, Zach. The topic of the debate is not just whether or not it's useful. I said it was not true, right? That was what I said, and you said that's fine. Yeah, but here's the thing, right?
Ah, damn it, yo.
You ascertained that it was true. Here's what you had. But we could have something great, which could ascertain it. We could have some evidence that would ascertain its truthfulness. A prediction.
And lots of those. And again, I told you how they go back and watch older
Just not
videos
tonight.
on predictions that still exist on channels that have not been deleted.
Yeah, just not tonight.
Number 1 to you says if Zach ever finds a woman that puts up with him, I predict she will pass away from boredom.
The reason that I didn't give you an orgasm tonight is because of the number 201. You have to understand that what happens is when the Jesuit order under Catherine the Great freed 201 various Jesuit priests, and then later on, if we look at the King James Version, what do we see? The number 65. That's exactly the number of pills of Viagra I need to take in order to give you an orgasm, and I didn't have it.
Andrew, that's not the kind of points
It's
being
all
made.
the numbers. It's all the numbers.
Andrew, the kind of points being made tonight are that Jesuit-educated men are meeting about the Russia-Ukraine war before it begins.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Charlotte. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, cut.
Right to the air goes Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a...
The in front of a word is not arbitrary. Again, it can be...
Yes, hold on,
I'm going to answer what you're saying. The Jesuit order is 201. Jesuit order alone is 144. These numbers often get paired together in their ritualism, just like how Trump's ex-wife died 144 days after her birthday and then was buried on the 201st day of the year. When the Jesuits came out of suppression, it was 144 days after James Madison's birthday, the only 201 president. On and on and on. It factored into Beau Biden's death. It factored into the death of Beau Biden's wife and daughter who died on limestone road.
Offensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here we go, here we go.
They put a receiver in motion to the left.
Ready, ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Young to throw on first down. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, set, hop.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Set, hop.
From the gun, it's Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about.
Let's go.
It's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
The motion man is Sanders. On 2nd down, Young. That's
Come on, man.
intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Yeah, here we go.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. This defense all.
Well, we're going to miss you, Shaq.
Down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Yeah, here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. This is intercepted. Picked up by Sam Franklin.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. We are... Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Black swap. Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he will score. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Let's go now! Switch, yellow!
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
That one complete to Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch. That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
And you know what he's saying is the truth.
Let's go!
But he just, yeah, he playing the devil, you know what I'm saying?
He's got Leggett.
Playing the devil's
That's
advocate.
his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion,
salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Back in the huddle, and
if
this
y'all
next
haven't done
play,
so already.
it's
Let's
got to
go.
be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Wow.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, my God,
He
dude.
pushed this one to the right. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we're going to 53. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. 12
Raging
yards on the
tomato.
game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game.
Now he's
They
on the
just saw their
panel.
opponent miss a field goal try, come out
That
aggressive
little
on the
dude
ensuing
that be on in
possession,
the
strike
morning, that
deep
Nigerian
early.
dude is
Now see
on
if they
here.
can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Chaotic, the truth. Just an alpha.
1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Now Dowdle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Let's get it.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Okay, so I just answered 4 of yours.
I gotta do mine too, homie.
Zach, how do we know you're not doing that exact thing? Because every hang on, Zach.
Oh, I already did it. We already did this.
How do we know you're not using it for nefarious purposes?
Shit, that's what's up.
Purposes for self-enrichment.
Still.
Because my work has a long track record of being very correct and accurate, and it's helped a lot of people. Watch the recent video we did on having people call in about how. Stop! You were almost perfect. All you had to do was back up 4 words. I don't know what it is with Demetri. I don't do that much math. Just stop. Calm down. I don't like looking at your fat head. I know what you're about. Go on. Talk a bunch of shit.
Well, how dare you? Grifting and you're feeling bullshit.
I'm trying to.
Third and 5. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down by a good 3 yards as they get the conversion on 4th and 5.
We could go back and forth about the play call, Mike, but what we can't argue about is the result of the play. I think that run caught them a little bit off guard. I mean, I think it caught us off guard. But that surprise is what gave them just enough space to convert on that 4th down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Vaughn. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Running is Vaughn. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down.
Yep.
He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try to run this one
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Ready. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
So, 1st and 10
Where he's
here
at
now.
looking right now.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here we go. Man in motion, heading left. So, 3 quarters have come. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw, Young. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That is crazy, Zach.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Young to throw into space at the 45. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down, and here comes 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Now or never, they'll throw.
Man who called his woman sweet lady.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Jackson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Come on, set.
Let's go.
On first down is Young. And he can't.
He's going Cyclops mode.
It's
Cyclops mode. Oh, you should have caught that.
Just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring it.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw is Young. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
So all game we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. On the ground, it's Dowdle.
Come on, y'all. Oh, my God.
This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Blackshear. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here's Young. That's to the left side. Called in by Leggett. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That one downfield for Cooks. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively.
Even the moment saying, just let him talk.
And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Oh my God, that's the Nigerian dude talking. The one.
Got it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bono, stay away from me. I think you like a witch, homie. I don't know why.
Here we go. One final play.
Ah.
And that final throw here is intercepted. going to be brought down. What a turn of events here.
Hey, you too, bro. Good game, man.
Guys, 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Let's go, Bono.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it was thanks in no small part to their defense. They forced the opponent into 5 turnovers, just stifling them drive after drive. And that was the story of this game. Our offense did more than enough. They're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.
This was a good game, though. Send that party invite. Who you getting?
So you said Clay X, they were the first.
Tennessee?
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from Nashville. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit.
Trust me.
They do work out in translation.
Do you know what overload induction hypnosis is?
Apocalypse means revelation.
From which translation? Greek?
Right.
Okay, let's find out if that's true.
The Greek word apocalypsis, which literally means uncovering or unveiling.
That's not no, then that doesn't mean the word revelation. It means something different. You see what I mean? Every fucking claim you say.
Here's right there. Yeah. It has the literal
Down shy of the 30.
Okay, but that's not the play you made.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Nigerian.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Young. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
His first throw is an interception.
My fault. Let him get set up. Let him get set up, y'all.
The Titans are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Right to the air, it's Levis. Has it down close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown.
This is the pride coming out, you see?
So a touchdown on the board
That's
for
crazy.
Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Folk with a point after. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up.
Yeah,
ready to send this one
he's put
flying.
on blast. He is dying.
Blackshear on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3, drill, 52.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And this? Well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. almost a position.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amani Hooker has it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Arden Key there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Let's go. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers.
Let's go, baby. I think we're getting our mojo back.
There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond.
Like I answered yours. I think that at the age of 9, if all Jesuit men have to pass the age of 9, then all Jesuit men actually have the age 9. The number 9 more in common than any other number I can think of.
And do you think that's comparable to what I just said about 50?
Yes. Why wouldn't it be? In fact, I can judge a ton of correlates. There could be a state which has 9 different Jesuit colleges. It could be a state that has 9 different Jesuit priests. It could be that 9 is interrelated in any number of different ways. The question here, though, is that all of them seem to have one number in common. In order to become men, they have to pass the age of 9. Therefore, 9 is far more relevant than the age of 9.
They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
22 window. Like 24.
Levis from the shotgun. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes.
Get the fuck out of here. It's like 3 men out there.
He does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
This is crazy.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. On the play fake, it's Levis. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Pollard, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Like 13.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Valus Jones now on the return. A poor return there. He only gets to the 15 before he's tackled. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
I threw it like I didn't mean to do that.
Yet again, picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans get it
I did
back
not
after
mean to
making
do
their
that,
3rd
yo.
first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick,
I did not
everybody was
mean to
looking
do
for a
that.
block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to try with the wideouts. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I did not mean to do that,
We call
y'all.
that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans trying to add to their lead. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Levis. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. Here's Levis. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Jones. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Ooh, that play clock getting low. Dave Canales forced to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
That's why it's a perfect reference to using gematria.
Okay.
Show that
is it true that
gamers
we're in 118 episodes?
Probably.
It is true. And in gematria, does both homicide and death equate to 118? Kind of reminiscent of the Surgeon General came out and explained how cancer
You're just showing up before I
through cigarettes can kill me. There's 118 days after birthday with cancer also.
He's showing that gematria is true in this show and that gamers rule the world.
Yes.
Thank you for affirming that gematria is good for numbers. That numbers is good for gematria. And therefore,
but again, I agree on practical use of the knowledge, and again, this is all throughout the entertainment world. Joe Biden, for example, I was thinking about 201. He's from
what else is all throughout the entertainment world? Video games.
Flag in every episode in 201 episodes.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't respond to his actual argument about gamers, though.
Well, the stuff he said was arbitrary. I gave you something.
The stuff you're saying is arbitrary too, though, right?
No, not at all. 118
no, not at all.
The numbers are arbitrary. They're just a tool. They're just a tool. It's a pendulum swinging.
By the way, for example, this guy who just...
Max, do you know what overload induction hypnosis
hold on, if you guys can...
Do you know what overload induction hypnosis is?
Hold on real quick. The super chat that's on the screen, I want to show you.
Do you know what overload induction hypnosis is?
We were in Oklahoma
I bet
City
you do.
educating about what really happened on April 19th there, and it blamed on Timothy McVeigh, who equals 201, like Ignatius Loyola. Again, that's Ignatius Loyola Day.
Swing the pendulum.
That's why I use
overload
in my gematria.
Overload induction hypnosis is particularly useful on overly analytical, anxious, or vigilant audiences.
No, let me actually read some of these because we've been waiting. 13 serpents comes over the Big Ten. The blind, deaf, and dumb have inherited the earth. Let's go, Bill Gates. Sports gematria with the Big Ten says Zach's track record picked Hillary to win. Said Jeb Bush would be. Please let me just read them. Said Jeb Bush would grab nominee. Obama, Trump, Biden do not finish their terms. Golden Gate Bridge to blow up. Please let me finish reading that.
It's false.
Okay, wait till I finish reading it. Golden Gate Bridge to blow up on 8/11/19 said Bob Dylan would die in 2018. Tiberius with the Big Ten. Andrew has a black ex-wife. He's cool, bro. Young Jay with the Big Ten. Andrew knows math, data, statistics when talking to liberal airheads on whatever podcast, but can't connect dates, time, mathematics to current and historical events. Not good at playing dumb.
Well, no, I can't connect a bunch of mundane things to things which are not related to unrelated things. Picking out arbitrary, when we say arbitrary means without system. This gentleman's starting point is without system. The same exact criticism he just made against Corinth is the same exact criticism Corinth is making against him. That the starting points are arbitrary. For him to say that Corinth's system is arbitrary is to say his own system is arbitrary.
No,
I don't know why you don't understand that, except that you're possibly fucking stupid.
No. Trust me, take a look in the mirror. I'm explaining something very undeniable about 56, how the number is
It's Corinth.
three major world
I
records.
just demonstrated that 1337, the number of the gamers, is very important to
Very
Boeing,
important.
which is very important to the Supremes that we worship here.
Correct. Why is his not arbitrary and yours is not arbitrary? Why? He demonstrated the same thing, that there's importance with the number, and he tied them together just like you did. How come his is arbitrary but yours is not?
You heard what he did was arbitrary. There was no basis for anything that he explained.
He had the same basis you did.
Well, what did he connect the meaning of that number to for making that multiplication? I haven't multiplied anything.
201.
Tonight.
201.
He was 201, the same number you used.
You didn't hear me do any multiplication tonight of numbers.
Yeah, he's more advanced than gematria than you. He's just more advanced.
Advanced gematria mechanistics.
There's nothing about
open your
multiplying
third eye,
numbers in
brother.
gematria to get
You
the
need to
value.
see the top of the pyramid. See the
Gamers are gay.
You can't be mad at Corinth because he's better at it than you are.
No, what he did was not within the system.
Oh, and system, hang on. What part of what he did was not within the system?
He multiplied numbers seemingly that were arbitrary to get to a value to make a point about gamers.
Wait a second.
201 is an arbitrary number. Just to be clear. 201 is an arbitrary number.
201 is not an arbitrary number.
Okay, so I didn't do that as an arbitrary number. So when I'm referencing leet speak or gamer speak, the number that's referencing that is 1337.
You had to
Do you understand how that's not an arbitrary number now?
That's not part of how.
Do you understand how that's not an arbitrary number as well?
Again, if you look up gematria, it has to do with adding up.
Is that an answer to the question I just asked you, or is this another thing?
Sentences and using those numerical values and things that have natural correlations. Again, simple to understand.
I'd love for you to complete your ramble, but I really want to answer the question I asked you. I'd love for you to continue your ramble, but I want to answer the question I asked you, not whoever the voices you're responding to in your head are.
I'm explaining why what
maybe
you
it
did
might
is
make
not
you a
correct.
little more coherent in these.
I'm explaining why what you did is not correct.
If that was the question I asked you, you would be answering the question. But that's not the question I asked you. So can you answer the question I asked you this time?
What is the question?
So do you understand how 1337 is not an arbitrary number, since I'm referencing leet speak, which is like
important to game
stylizing the numbers for letters.
It's important to gamers, but how you got there was by multiplying two numbers together.
No, I didn't get to 1337 through multiplying. I used it because that's the thing that they reference. It's called leet speak, which is stylized 1337.
Okay, I get it.
You understand how neither of the two numbers I used are arbitrary now?
Right, but you had to multiply numbers to get
What's
there.
the issue with multiplying numbers?
That's not part of the system that we're talking about.
Because you're just not on my level. I'm seeing through my third eye. I'm looking 3D, 4D. I'm playing 5D chess on you, and you're losing at checkers right now, brother.
No, again, you're comparing.
Evidently, because I just showed you that the gamers are ruling us, and you're denying it because you have hatred in your heart.
Because you don't want to see the truth, even though he presents it to you mathematically through gematria.
Let's just entertain the idea that gamers are running the world. Video games have existed for what, since
Baby shark,
baby
shark.
Again, the system we're talking about goes back to the 16th century, so that predates gamers. But that said, the world of video games.
And multiplication predates the 1600s. That goes back to the
time. Let him finish.
Baby shark.
Let him finish. This is great.
Yo, I think I'm gonna end this one, man. I ain't doing shit tonight.
I agree. Elon Musk is a gamer, and Elon Musk is one of the elites. Thank you for affirming what I'm saying, brother.
I ain't doing shit tonight, man.
That just seems to say that he is going to be elitist.
My entire argument.
I ain't doing shit tonight, y'all.